Today you're going to see how a lovely 10x20 is built. First thing you want to do when building a shed is get a good foundation. That's why we use these notched 4x6 runners. I make laying down the floor joist super easy and very convenient. Overall, just provides a great foundation for your shed to sit on. This particular shed right here is a cabin. All of our cabin options come with a standard 4-foot porch. Adds a lot of character to the shed, especially if you're going to finish it out and live in it, which is a great option if you need to build a mother-in-law suite, because you definitely don't want your mother-in-law living in your guest bedroom, if you know what I mean. But since it's a cabin, this wall does not get a truss on it. You have to build the gable end just a bit differently. But just because it's different doesn't mean it's not good. Kinda like my personality, you know what I mean? Some people say it's drier than the Sahara. You know what's worse than a dry personality? Sawdust in your shoes. Tried wearing boots to keep the sawdust out? In the end, tennis shoes are just a lot more comfortable. Let me know what you do to keep the sawdust out of your shoes. But nevertheless, sawdust is part of the job. We finish out our cabins to have a little bit of a loft space above the deck, give you a bit more storage space for your shed, since you are losing 4 foot of storage space by adding a porch to your shed. But it is what it is. But I did get a lot of hatred for saying that purlins are better than OSB. All I'm saying is that the screws on the metal hold better to 2x4s than they do to OSB. But I understand everyone has their own preference, and you know what they say, opinions are like sphincters, everyone has one. But enough of that, back to the shed. Finishing out this ceiling is probably the funnest part of the cabin, mainly because I'm not bending over, and because it requires a lot more attention to detail. Kinda like painting, especially when you're painting white. White is my least favorite paint to spray, because it doesn't cover as well as other colors. I usually have to give it a third coat to make it look really nice, and we spray a lot of white. In 2024, our most sold shed was white with black trim. If you're getting a shed, what color are you getting? On all of our cabins, we install premium composite decking. It's not Trex decking, but it's just as good. I say it lasts for up to 150 years. Y'all know the drill. Always hit it with a little jig afterwards, because if there's no joy in your work, then it's not even worth doing. So here's your daily reminder to add some joy to work, whether that's hitting a little dance or joking with your coworkers. It's always good to bring a smile to someone's face. The last thing on this porch is adding some posts and a beautiful heel click. Hope you enjoyed this shed build. Let me know if your mother-in-law would stay in one of these. And always remember, butter is best served soft.